You can look at France. They're they're being taken over there, and if people don't think that that is not going to come here, you're not thinking properly. Okay. This is basically what I wanted to do with the first one, was to build a foundation of people who are fed up with this country, who are sick and tired of our government deliberately destroying our people and this country.
Sarah Stock for Rebel News. A lot of Canadians are fed up with mass immigration that has overtaken Canada. We've been letting in 500,000 people a year in our country, which has a population of nearly over 40 million. So this immigration levels are growing exponentially. And we even have a lot of immigrants who are living in Canada illegally now, whose work permits have expired, many of them, and they still haven't gone home. Our immigration minister, Mark Miller, says there may be up to 500,000 people living in Canada illegally, but we only saw around 17,000 of them be deported last year in 2023. Now, this immigration has taken a large toll on our economy. A lot of young people aren't able to find jobs. Housing market has gotten even worse, and it's even taken a toll on our culture because we see people protesting issues that are happening globally on our streets instead of talking about the issues that are affecting Canada. Now, Joe Inijar is the leader of an activist group called Canada First, and he wants Canadians to start focusing on the issues that are affecting Canada, especially the issue of mass immigration. He feels like that is the fight right now. Joe is a proud hockey dad, and he has been involved in freedom movements for years. Here's Joe. Hi, Joe. Thank you so much for joining me today. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your organization, Canada First, what you're hoping to accomplish?
Yeah, absolutely. So I started this movement on June 6th, and the reason why I started it, because, you know, we're seeing so much happen in this country, and it's coming from every angle, and I wanted to bring attention to the mass immigration issue we're having in this country. That was the focal point for me, alongside with, you know, having Justin Trudeau step down. But the main focus for me was to stop mass immigration. So what we did was we held our first rally on the 22nd of June, downtown Toronto. And it was great for the first time getting all these people together. So they're the pro-Hamas, pro-Palestinian protesters on the other side where Dundas was. And we stood there. We had about a good 100 people there, and they were chanting at us, and not one Canada flag on their side, which, you know, is pretty telling of, you know, where their head's at. At the end of the day, their loyalty is to their country and to their religion, not to this country. So we sat there, we sang "Oh Canada" right in front of their face, and we left. So this is basically what I wanted to do with the first one, was to build a foundation of people who are fed up with this country, who are sick and tired of our government deliberately destroying our people and this country. The longest time now, there wasn't really much going on in Canada in terms of protesting since the convoy, really. You know, people are pulling their weight in different ways, and that's very much appreciated. But at this point in time, people need to get loud about this, because in my opinion, the mass immigration to our country is the biggest issue facing us right now. To see what's going on in the world, right? You can look at London, you can look at France. They're being taken over there, and if people don't think that that is not going to come here, you're not thinking properly. Okay. Because it is going to come here, and it already is coming here, just like it's in the States as well. They're having pretty much the same issue over there. But over there in Europe, it's more accelerated. They're a little bit ahead of us. So you see what could come here. So the people who still are, you know, they want to be humanitarian, you know, they think it's great for our economy. It isn't good for our economy. It's put a damper on housing. It's put a damper on the younger generation and them trying to get jobs. It's, in my opinion, it's destroyed our culture and our identity. I mean, at the end of the day, there was that poll that I don't remember the exact number, but there's certain Canadians here that aren't even proud to be Canadian anymore. And that's mind-boggling. I'm a proud Canadian. I've been fighting the good fight for a good 4 years now. And, since COVID, this is the biggest issue. And that's why I wanted to bring my attention on it. Yeah, so we're going to hold another event on the 27th. The whole goal for that was because I noticed Take Back Canada is also running an event that day as well. So at the end of the day, primarily, this is all to unite Canadians again, to build that feeling, to build that pride in our country again. And the only way we can do that is if we're united. It's just like a hockey team. You need everyone pulling the same way to have success, right? You know me, I'm a big hockey dad, so I love using that analogy. We're going to have a different route. Hopefully we can connect with Take Back Canada and bring everybody together, because that's what this country needs right now. That's the plan.
If you agree that these levels of immigration are unsustainable and Canada needs a pause to get our economy and our culture back on its feet and put Canadians first, please head over and sign our petition at